it's Jen, and this is my very good friend Kate, who has agreed to be, actually she asked to be my guest artist today, which is really exciting. We're going to do a 3-prompt drawing challenge.
Jazz hands!
Do you remember what your prompts are?
Stretch, tropical island, and interview with a, and I don't know how to say it,
Chupacabra.
Yeah, which I'd never heard of until now.
It's like an evil Mexican dog-like creature, that eats livestock, like a mythical.
Yeah, they eat sheep, right?
Yeah, goats.
Goats, right?
Yeah,
sheep.
It
goats.
literally means goat
eater
or something like that.
Goat.
Wikipedia.
Yeah, goat eater. That's right. Because I was like, it's like a killer whale or a whale killer.
So so we can just get started drawing things. Would you want to say what kind of medium you're going to use?
I literally have no idea what kind of medium I'm going to use. So that kind. She's prepared a lovely selection of all of the things here for us to use. So I'm just going to see how I feel. I also haven't drawn a picture in, 20 years. So this will be fun.
Yes.
At least not without crayons. I've drawn a picture in 20 years. Just, Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Drawing. We are very close. It's true.
That's okay. We have that type of relationship.
It's true.
So we have I'm going to draw a tropical island.
Me too. Look at that.
Oh my gosh. It's like, this is a cliche or something.
Yours is going to be so much better than mine.
I
shouldn't look at yours. That's what I should not do.
I don't think that, I don't think so.
I do. I've seen your drawings on the internet, and I feel they're better than what I can do. Mine's going to be primitive.
I think if I thought about how good other people are when I did my art, I could never do any art.
That's why I think I should not look at yours while I'm drawing mine.
It's flattering that you think I'm so smart.
I don't know how to draw a coconut tree.
You mean a palm tree?
Yeah, except that I heard that, palm trees and coconut trees are not actually the same thing. Because I always thought that, too. Because I always thought I'm allergic to palm, and it makes sense because I'm allergic to coconut. But then somebody told me that coconuts come from a different kind of...
Well, they come from coconut palms, yeah?
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. It's just a different kind of palm.
I think that all coconuts come from palm trees, but not all palm trees grow coconuts. But I am far from being an expert on palm trees. Although I have been to Florida and California, therefore my palm trees are highly accurate.
I've been to Florida and...
Oh, I've been to the Dominican too.
Oh, I've also
another
been
place.
to the Dominican.
Another place with palm trees.
I'm like, I knew there was somewhere else. I feel like also Greece probably had palm trees.
I like your palm leaves.
Oh, thanks. Look at that. I was all self-conscious about them, and I like them. Hopefully the internet likes them.
The internet is a fickle mistress.
Do you hear what she's saying about you guys?
Oh, I got 2 palm trees. So there.
Oh, my shoulder hurts. What time are your children going?
Well, they're off at 3.
Like, are they going to walk in the middle of
3:05, but I don't know if they'll be. Well, if they walk in, I'll just cut it out.
Right.
And then I also did not unplug my fish tank this time, so everyone can hear my fish tank.
I like it. It's calming. Yeah. Hey, that's not bad.
It isn't.
I like it. For my first remotely serious drawing in many years, I'm happy so far.
So, I don't know. I've drawn this tropical island and I have no room for Chupacabra on it or anything.
This is lemon paper sideways.
It's a tropical.
Okay, so tropical island, check. Isn't it interesting, like, yours is, like, tiny, and mine is, like, the entire page. But yet, both of us have drawn very, like, desert islands. You know what I mean?
It's a cliche, right? You get like stranded on a desert island.
Desert island with like a Chupacabra. With a, what is it? What did I call it earlier? I liked the name of it.
Dog lizard?
Dog lizard. I like that better. Okay, now I need to draw a dog lizard.
I didn't really think this very...
I like a verbose dog. I don't think I know how to draw a dog. Where are the dogs? Maybe I could, like... Yes, for a few.
I need to figure out like how to do stretch.
Yeah, okay, so I have an idea, but I don't want to influence.
Oh, I have an idea too.
Your idea,
and
okay.
I don't think it's the same idea as you, so don't worry.
I just have to figure out how to draw a goat dog.
It's not a goat dog, it's a goat eating dog.
Oh, right. Goat eating dog. I guess there's no wrong way. Like, is it a real thing? Or is it mythical?
No, it's a mythical thing.
Because, like, on one of the things it said, is it just a dog?
Well, that's because
some people believe in it.
There's a legend, yeah, and then
some people believe
that's like
in
people
thinking
that dragons are really dinosaurs.
I think dragons really are dinosaurs. My dad told me that every ancient culture has stories about dragons, and that makes me think that they had some evidence that dinosaurs existed and they just called them dragons or whatever they called them, right?
This could be.
So I don't think that dragons existed. I think that
they found a skeleton of a T-Rex or something.
Yeah, totally. Exactly.
This probably breathes fire and such.
Yeah, exactly. They were just misinformationed, because that's a word, about what a dragon was.
So here's what I'm going to do with my Chupacabra. I am going to make it so he's standing on the island, he sees an airplane passing, and he wants to like stretch out and get it.
You're very, like, you're super creative with your ideas. Like I said, I think mine are a little more primitive.
He's got a really stretched out body because I'm going to get past this palm tree.
Well, that's kind of what I was going to do, except there's no backstory to mine.
Backstory?
Mm-hmm.
Just a stretch.
I just made mine really long.
Well, that works too. I'm like making a scary dog face because I'm doing the dog face.
Yeah, I tried to put like pointy teeth on mine, but it didn't work because it drew its face like way smaller than I had once thought I was going to. I don't know what I just did to its back part of its body. I've messed it up.
A happy accident, remember?
Right. Happy accident. Yes.
Alright, so these got really tiny legs.
Yeah, mine's like, I mean, I know it's deformed on purpose, but also not on purpose. But it's just a happy accident.
See, I have like I made spots on his legs because the line from the thing was there, so I just added spots to his arms, so it looks like I did it on purpose, but now the secret's out because this is on video.
That's a smart way to do it. So, like, well, why did we both draw our backgrounds first?
And I went to art school.
Seriously.
Okay.
I didn't go to art school, so that's my excuse.
In art school, they teach you the correct order to draw things. And I just don't listen. I just draw whatever I want.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, put some... some spikes on them. There!
That's a plane.
Where's the other wing?
Well, it's because it's behind. I guess it goes like there, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, that's better.
100%
better.
Mm-hmm.
I think that...
Well, there we go. I got all three things. I've got tropical. Oh, interview.
Oh, we're interviewing this trip. I forgot that we were going to interview it. Forgot about the interview part. Those prompts are so weird, the Drawlloween ones.
It's really weirdly specific.
Oh. Yum, I like goats. Yes! Oh, yeah, yes! I forgot about the spikes.
Who's interviewing him? Does it matter?
I don't know. They're just riffing off Interview with the Vampire, I think.
Well, he's speaking, so he's being interviewed on the tropical island.
I was thinking maybe I would do well, obviously they put him here because
he's bad.
Because he's bad, yeah. He's eating all the goats and they want him gone, so they put him. Maybe I'll put like a newscopter here.
I kind of like the idea that maybe he was like eating a goat and that's why he was like stretched out. But
So
I didn't draw that. Like if you had a goat in his stomach.
This looks like a fish, but it's actually a helicopter. It's well known that helicopters look a lot like fish.
It looks like both though, I feel.
Okay. Forever. Okay. And I feel like it needs color.
Yeah, I'm definitely wanting to put color in mine. This is terrible.
It's not terrible.
Just this part. The other part's not terrible. This is, it's supposed to be a microphone.
Oh!
But then I was like, well, he can't hold it. He needs a mic stand. But now it doesn't even look like a microphone.
Blue water. It's like the Mediterranean. Or actually, it's not the it's Mexico. Because it's a Chupacabra.
Yeah, totally. It's off the shores of Mexico.
Yeah, there's an Mexico's got islands, yeah? I don't know.
I don't think Mexican has Mexican.
I have been to Mexico, though.
Oh.
So.
I haven't. Okay. How do I use the watercolor pencil crayons?
I don't know how to use watercolor pencil crayons. I'm not a magician.
Do they come with instructions? Like
it actually came with a whole book on how to use watercolor, but you're probably not going to want to read that right now.
No, probably not. It's probably really boring internet to read a book on camera.
But basically, you can use them like normal pencil crayons, and you can also use water to blend them.
So I guess my question is, does the water come first, or do the pencil crayons come first? You know what I mean?
I feel like the pencil crayons come first, but again, no idea.
Yeah.
I haven't really used them.
Let's give it a go. Oh yeah, look at that. That is fun. Oh, you should start using these. I like them.
Alright, maybe I'll use it for part of this drawing.
Mm-hmm. What do you usually talk about in between? I mean, I've watched all your videos. You think I'd know, but
how it's like you don't know.
I don't know. I feel like we're supposed to be talking about something.
Like this one I said I've been to Mexico, and last one I said I've been to Arizona, and the other one I said I've been
a jet setter.
It makes me seem like such a world traveler. Mm-hmm. I don't go on that many vacations. I swear.
I dropped that I'd been to Greece. Yeah, when I was 13, and my parents paid for it.
So that just sounds like you just have a rich family.
Fun fact. Jen and I knew each other when we were 13.
Yes!
Fun fact.
Isn't it a fun fact?
I don't know. It's fun for me. It's fun for you. It's fun for us.
This is why the paper towel is here. Excess water.
I think it's great. You've clearly done this before.
Yeah, like 24 times this year.
I think 26 is like the 26th.
Today, oh yeah, I think we forgot to say that. It is.
Oh yes, it's Friday, October the 26th, and it's 2:40 in the afternoon. If you care, seems like that might be interesting to know. Oh, that's what happens to my pencil ground. Excuse me, I'm still using that. I still have a coconut left.
Well, I'm also drawing coconuts, and you said
It's clearly the coconut
I think.
palette.
Oh, I'll use this brown
Yeah,
instead.
you can have it back now. I had one coconut left. I had to put it down because I'm doing my coconuts one at a time, like coloring them and then adding the water, you know? I'm going to use that brown for the trunk of my coconut tree, though. I'm not going to do any fun shadows.
Why not?
You don't brown.
You don't like my shadows?
No. No, it's not that I don't like your shadows. It's that every time I watch you do the shadows, I'm like, and that's when I would totally screw up my picture. Because, you know.
Well, you might have noticed some screw up. I feel like, I know I should call this a happy accident, but I really do think that I ruined the picture last video.
Which one was last one?
Last one was the one that was silent. There was a picture of a desert with a...
Oh, yeah. I was going to tell you, too, and I forgot, that I actually really like the subtitles. Because remember I was telling you that I have trouble watching it because the toddler wants to watch the videos with me. And then the subtitles, I was like, oh, yeah, awesome. So I could totally watch that one.
Well, I also think that
this is way too red.
Most people who, not most people, some people who watch the videos may not be able to hear so well, and that one's accessible to them.
Right.
However, not accessible to all my blind viewers. Right. So it's just like, I can't...
So you need to do subtitles, but also have sound. Is the sound working? Did you test the sound?
No, I didn't, but we have two cameras going.
I was just going to say, are they both recording sound?
And they're both recording sound. Also, the mic that was giving me issues is not plugged in, so...
Oh, right, because it was a microphone issue.
So I just... It was human error. Like, I didn't... I just didn't turn it on. But it's one more thing to think about. And I don't find the sound that much better with it.
Well, I know Adam thinks that you should use it.
Yeah, well, Adam likes tech.
That's a true story about Adam. He does like tech.
It's my husband. Hi, Adam. I love you.
Hi, Adam. Love you, too. I saw Adam say on the internet, I think just today, that all good hobbies is the word I'm looking for, are expensive. And I was like, that's a very Adam thing.
All good hobbies are expensive.
Because he has expensive hobbies. He was talking about the rockets. Look at me.
Oh, right.
I'm all about the shout-outs. Shout out to Aiden and his rockets. Does Aiden watch these?
I doubt it.
Yep. Just talk about all the people we know.
And then we can
And then when we go viral,
then they'll get their houses broken into and receive death threats, because that's what happens to people that are famous.
Only when they're offensive.
What do you mean? Like who?
Well, because that's been happening recently, that people have been getting sent bombs. That's in the news. Current events, folks.
Yeah, Robert De Niro, right?
Robert De Niro got sent a bomb because he said something about Trump, right?
Yeah, but we all say things about Trump. We all have opinions that someone else is going to disagree with.
Some people like Trump.
Yeah. I don't think we should talk about Trump.
I know, because we don't want bombs sent to us.
No.
But nobody knows where we...
Don't send bombs.
Don't send bombs.
Don't send bombs.
But nobody knows where we live.
You can find that out.
Can you? Don't tell them their
name. Don't. Okay, sorry. Start again. This is my good friend, Cassandra.
Hi, guys!
Her name's not Kate.
No.
I already talked about you on another video, right?
That's a true story.
Remember, you guys have watched all of my videos, because I know there are so many of you. Remember I was talking about my very good friend who is a nanny and is so wonderful? This is her! She is wonderful.
Nanny Kate.
Yeah.
So,
and... Which is why you draw pictures with crayons.
Yeah, that is why I draw pictures. And I'm a mother. To a 3-year-old. I was going to say, oh yeah, shameless self-promotion. I'm looking to work with a new family in January. So, put that out there.
They would have to know where you live to
They
know
can comment
why
on your...
is this so red? Does that
I know, it's...
brown
Oh,
to
I was
you?
going to tell you, no, it's like super red, especially when you add the water. It's awful. No, they'll comment on the video and be like, I'm looking for a nanny. And then you'll be like, oh, okay.
And they'll be like, by the way, I live in South America. And we go, too bad.
Yeah.
We're not in South America.
In the GTA.
Specifically the South of GTA.
Yeah, specifically, like, Burlington.
Gosh, you just gave it away.
Now they know.
Now we're going to get bombed.
No.
I might have mentioned it already in another video.
It's a big city, right? Like, I mean, well, it's
huge.
Massive.
You'll never find us.
Lots of people who live here, so never find us.
Nope.
Okay, well, we've managed to talk about quite a few things.
Yeah, I think this is a very interesting video. If I do say so myself,
I think it's great.
I will have to watch it 500 times when I edit. So it's nice that it's going to be very interesting.
I know you offered to get a treat too.
I was thinking of still doing it despite your protests, but I did not.
Yeah, but we're going to a party tomorrow for Halloween, and there's gonna be like lots of treats and stuff then.
I'm sorry, that's tomorrow. What about today's treats?
So, but I was gonna go
I'm liking this.
buy or / make cookies to bring to the party if I get enthusiastic, even though my lovely host, who hopefully will watch this video, shout out to Daniela, says that we don't have to bring anything. She's like an amazing host and always throws these amazing parties.
We didn't like. I think maybe that's the
I think it's
color
that
of
one. It's like maroon.
But that is the color of Chupacabras, ladies and gentlemen. Is like red that thinks it's brown. Isn't it?
I'm gonna be like doing. Sorry, I totally.
You totally did, and this is my showcase.
What
were you saying?
I'm just the guest star. I was just thinking because I was looking because I was like, is it really the color? And then I'm looking because there's pictures of them in the background for the video. So there's gonna be like a gazillion shots of me like going like this. You know what I mean?
Yep. That's okay.
Just make up for it by making happy smiley faces.
I'm just coloring like we're, just using my picture as a coloring book.
That's basically what I've decided to do too.
But then you can blend it with the water, and it looks like you're like a true artiste.
Yeah, I know. I thought I was gonna like do lots of fun, like sort of shading with these pencil crayons because it seems like they would really lend themselves to that, but I'm not. You know what just happened? My watch just told me that I have 9 steps left to get in this hour. Which
just be very vigorous.
I know, I'm like...
With your painting. This is...
It's so red. It's like, yeah, it's pink.
It was like kind of red when it was just pencil crayon. When you add the water, it's just...
My arm really hurts. I wonder what I did to it. It's scary, but it does. I'm just gonna put my arm
someone on Facebook who's not you was saying that their shoulder hurt as well, and I wondered if it's just, time of year or whatever.
I don't think that's like a thing, like cold and flu sore shoulder season. I don't think that's a thing.
It could be though.
Could be, but I've never heard of it before, but it could be.
Well, you know how when you have you're an old man with a sore hip and you're like, oh, it's gonna rain because I feel it in my hip.
Like you with your elbow.
Yeah, I think that's the same thing. Did you just call me an old man?
Yes. Oh, it's gonna rain. I do like these watercolor pencil crayons quite a bit. You know what's funny is my aunt has these, and I've always been sort of intimidated to use them. There you go. Shout out to Aunt Kathleen. Look at me. I really am.
I used to rarely shout out to
I don't know what is with that. Maybe that's what I do. I talk about people.
Yeah.
So what are you dressing up for for Halloween?
I don't have a Halloween costume.
You could go as a Chupa something.
Chupacabra?
Chupacabra.
You know what I saw in the Halloween store?
What?
Is a Bob Ross costume.
Oh my gosh. Oh, you need to do that on the 31st.
But it seems silly to just like buy a Bob Ross costume. If someone made a Bob Ross costume, people would be like, "Oh, that's so clever!" Yeah, you know?
I think that buying costumes, like, and I know, okay, this is where we're going to get offensive. We're going to lose supporters.
We are going to get. Kate is going to be offensive right now.
I'm going to be offensive. I think buying costumes in general is super lame. Like, it's because it's just like you just go to the store and you buy a bag.
I can't sew though.
Yeah, I mean, I get that, you know,
and the ones,
and especially as moms, like, we're super busy people and blah blah blah, right? But
yeah, well, I understand the lameness, but I also don't sew.
Well, and then last year we ended up buying Jamie's costume because we saw it at the used store. And it was like a great price. I wanted to be a crayon. That'd be fun.
But that's just so involved, and now it's too close to Halloween. But yeah, the Bob Ross costume is funny because it's like, you can just be Bob Ross, but there's like, you can do like a couple's costume where one person is a painting, and the other is Bob Ross.
I do like the family costumes / the couple costumes a lot. You just put the paint in the water, is that what you do? Like that?
Yeah, I do that. I do that, but like I also do the lazy thing where I like dip my brush in the paint and dip my brush in the water.
Right.
It takes all
my watch said nicely there, so I got those 9 steps.
I thought your watch was liking your artwork.
Yeah, that might be part of it, right?
Are you blaming my dogs for getting hair everywhere? I only have one dog. The other dog belongs to my mom. Shout out to Sylvia.
Hi, Sylvia.
I should probably mention that my mom is legit famous.
That's a true story.
She is a children's and YA author. She's written over 30 books, like published over 30 books.
She's currently traveling the world.
She's in Colombia right now. Shout out to Colombia!
Shout out to Colombia.
We have a friend in Colombia as well. It's not, to the country.
Also to the country, but mostly to
don't say mostly.
No,
I'm going to lose all my Colombian gear.
No, you're going to lose your. No, I mean I've never been to Colombia, but I'm sure it's pretty awesome. We're going to hear all about it when your mom gets back. I'm sure.
Have you seen the pictures?
I've seen the pictures. Posted? She's like super famous in Colombia, and they're like a following of these young people who just want to get selfies with her because she's famous. I'm feeling stuck. You're doing great things, and I'm sitting here with paint on my brush.
I don't feel like I'm doing so much better than you. I like your...
You're doing something, and I'm not. So I'm gonna say you are doing better. You know what it is? This is the wrong. Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say.
I wonder if this brush is... The problem is now I've done the whole sky. What's going to happen is my picture's going to curl when I untape it.
We'll just leave it taped until it dries.
Where were you all these other times?
At home watching on YouTube.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
I gotta check my phone. Oh, I have 3 messages.
From who?
From daycare.
Shout out to Dick.
He's awake.
Where are you? Come get your child.
Totally.
You're not doing art, are you? Because that would be neglectful parenting.
I don't know how to I wanted to say I'm doing errands, but that's not truthful. So I'm not going to say that because this is not an errand.
Isn't this the errand of being on a YouTube show with your friend?
It's not an errand. This is a joy.
Do errands have... Is that a requirement of errands that they be painful and tedious?
I don't know. What's the definition of errand? Define errand. it's really interesting that you use acrylic paints like watercolor.
Well, I have acrylic paints.
You don't have watercolor.
Well, actually, Jadzia has watercolors.
Right.
But
shout out to Jadzia.
They all know Jadzia.
Mm-hmm.
I know,
artist. She's been on the show like, what, 3 times?
Yeah. And William's been on 1 time, but he said that
you're not supposed
to have the same guest star twice. That's what he said. So
he makes a point.
Well,
but who cares? Because, like, okay, like Ellen, for example. Way to reference somebody like super. Shout out to Ellen.
You know what I'll do is I'll link to Ellen in the comments.
Totally link to Ellen. But like she has
or in the description, rather.
You know, person on her show more than once sometimes. Like she's had Pink on her show. Shout out to Pink.
Oh my god. One thing that I read somewhere about YouTube popular, like making your YouTube videos more popular, or like is like
how to go viral.
One thing they said was if you put links in your description of other people's YouTube videos, then if someone's like searching for that YouTube video and it, you know how it has like there's like a playlist of the next,
right? You know, and that seems like cheating though.
And that's why I haven't really done it, but if I mention someone.
Well, we legit talked about Ellen.
Yeah. So we have to reference Ellen now. You can find a link to Ellen's YouTube channel in the description below. Now I have to
click below.
Just don't watch us. I'll watch Ellen.
Well, do watch Ellen. I mean, watch us too, but like Ellen is fantastic. Fun fact, I watched Ellen while I was in labor. And laughed out loud.
I watched Star Trek when I was in labor.
I watched Ellen and the windows were open, and I thought my neighbors were going to be like, surely know something was up, because I was laughing so hard that I was like, they're going to be able to hear me. But, like, because laughter means labor. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like, why does that, I don't know, were you moaning? Maybe you think...
Just laughing at that point. Later, there was more drama.
Alright.
Is this taking a really long time to color the sky?
Well, use the bigger brush if you want.
Yeah, well, right now I need the little one to get in around the spikes.
It's not as soft. So.
Okay. Well, I need this one at this moment.
I feel like mine's done, though.
Already?
What should I do?
Oh my god, I'm so not done. You're going to have to draw a second picture.
No!
There was a time limit.
That's never happened before.
Right?
Maybe I need more things.
I knew it would take a long time because I had to do a lot of thinking. And remember how you were doing stuff and I wasn't? I don't remember your picture. I watched it this morning, the one that you said you ruined. Which was it a picture of? Tell me. You started to and then you stopped.
It was a picture of... the prompts were prickly and...
Oh, right, cactus.
Yeah, so there was a desert scene, and then there was a factory in the background with little robots escaping.
Right. Lots of little robots, I remember.
And at the very end, I sort of, like, started to use a paintbrush to, like, add more shading. And
what was in the foreground?
It was a cactus, more cactuses.
What was behind the cactus?
Robots?
Just cactus and robots. I feel like there was something else, but I might be like colliding pictures in my brains.
There was a tumbleweed beside the cactus, but
I think I'm like in my mind combining 2 different pictures of yours.
Well,
where is the picture? Where do you keep them once you've done them?
All over the place.
Oh, just a matter of finding it then. Don't see it.
There's some over there. There's some over there. Yeah, I'm not really good at, being organized.
Yeah, I did know that about you. It's actually kind of one of the funny things about us, because in some ways we're opposite type people. Not that I'm like superstar organized, but...
She's superstar organized.
It's all relative.
I have to do more drawing, otherwise this is going to be boring.
Because just me drawing is boring.
No, I mean there's gonna be. Well, I guess that's true. I don't even have to show your. I could just show your drawing being completed, or I'll speed you up at the end.
I was gonna say you could totally just like cut out this part where I tediously color this sky. How did you do your... Oh, you did it with a pencil pen.
I did the pencil pen. You know what? I think it needs more blending, actually.
I also stood here. Now I'm sitting, holding a paintbrush for a while.
It's not...
I'm not
like,
really super organized. I would like to be super organized. I have the desire.
And I have no motivation to do that.
To be super organized, but I'm not really. Like, I'm just better at hiding my junk. That's the truth. It's hidden. Why is that so funny?
I was just thinking of like something else.
Different kind of junk?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Sexual innuendos.
Okay. Alright, so the Chupacabra is stretched out because he wants to reach out and grab the airplane. This,
Why is mine stretched out?
Why is yours stretched out? Because he's, like, crossed with a wiener dog?
Yeah, see, that's what I thought. He was just, like, that's exactly what I thought. Not that he was a cross with a wiener dog, but that he was just, like, a naturally stretched...
That's what I figured, yeah.
Guy. Who likes goats. You know what's great is that the ink... that we have taken so bloody long, that the ink has dried, so it's not blending with the paint the way that I've seen happen in some of your other ones. You know what I mean?
Well, you can actually use that.
Well, I know it's not necessarily a bad thing, but when I was watching your videos, I was thinking, if I were doing it, which is weird because I had no intention of doing this until yesterday, but
I inspired you to do art. This is exciting.
Yeah, that's true. You did.
Oh, I need to sign my picture.
You're probably inspiring the rest of the world to do art too.
All 15 people.
Mm-hmm. I really like your shadows on the island a lot.
Thank you.
I think they're really good.
Thank you. Let's see if I can just leave it in there. But yeah.
There was one. This is why I was asking you about the cactus one, because there was one where you did the shadows and I was like,
nope.
That didn't look so good. And I wonder if it was that one.
It was probably that one.
Yeah, you said.
I really got it. Sometimes when I do shadows, it's because I've thought about where the light source is, and I'm just like, okay, the light source is over here, and therefore the shadow's over here, and the shadow needs to be the shape of the object roughly that's casting the shadow, and I've thought about it. Mm-hmm. And other times I'm like, oops, I made a blotch with the ink pen, and that can be a shadow.
Right.
So.
That makes sense. I hate my microphone stand. I wish I could make that disappear. I think William might be onto something with the pencil.
What?
He in William's video.
I forgot what a super fan you are.
Super fan. He said how he didn't really like the ink because it's his first time ever using ink. And he liked using pencil because you could erase it. And you said, was it William who said that, or was it Jitsia who said
William's. That is definitely William line.
I thought so. And then you were like, yeah, but whenever you draw a picture in pencil, it doesn't look finished. And I was like, yeah, I agree with that. So
although I have seen some really amazing pencil drawings that are just like, let me back the brush. Just really well done. Mm-hmm. My friend Devlin.
Shout out
to Devlin. He has a podcast that he
link to the podcast.
Yes!
Below.
Yes! There will be a link to... it used to be called Devlin's Pirate Radio Show. Now it's called Mondo Nostalgia. Mm-hmm. And he talks for like an hour. Sometimes he does movie reviews. Sometimes he just talks about random subjects. And a lot of time he gets really real with it. And he just like...
talks about really serious things.
Yeah, like
what? Like politics, religion?
No, not politics and religion. More like personal issues. Like
interesting.
He's I mean, I guess he wouldn't mind me saying this because it is on his public podcast, but
which is linked below.
But he talks about like mental health issues if he's going through depression or like different things like that. His emotions are very close to the surface, so he's able to be vulnerable, and it's really nice to. You feel like you're hanging out with a friend when you listen to his podcast. Anyway,
that's fine.
I have listened to I don't think every one of his episodes, but
does he have a lot of followers? Like,
not really, like more than me right now. But he's been doing 15. It. He's been doing it for several years, and I think. Sorry, go on.
I'm sorry.
Whatever. I was talking about my friend Devlin, who has a podcast. And I have listened to many of his podcasts, and I comment on them, right? So he calls me his super fan. So that's like a term coined by Devlin. And so
I'm your super fan.
You're my super fan.
I've subscribed to it twice.
That's just cheating. It's not.
I didn't know I had 2 YouTube accounts or whatever, and one is signed, and I don't know my password for either of them. And one is signed in on my phone, and one is signed in on my iPad. I had no idea that I had to. I hate this, by the way. I'm ruining my picture.
No, it looks really good.
Okay.
You know what? I would suggest looking at it through the camera, and then you'll see that it actually looks pretty good on screen.
I'll see it later when I watch the video, because I'm a super fan. What was I saying? Oh my gosh! Yeah.
So shout out to Devlin Bishop, and if you get a chance, you wanna listen to it's audio only. You can't see him, but you.
Oh right, podcasts. That's a thing. I don't. Hey, did you tell Columbia about that? Because she was looking for new podcasts to watch. Columbia.
I think I did actually.
Oh okay. Does Columbia watch your videos?
I have no idea. She's never mentioned them.
Columbia,
watch. Well, how is she going to hear this if she didn't watch it? Columbia, watch this now.
When you post it on Facebook, you have to tag her in it.
Yeah.
Because we talked about
it. But I post the picture, and then I say, like, by the way, there's a link to the video, and everyone just likes the picture and doesn't click on the link. That's what I feel.
I click on the link. Well, actually, I click on the link and then I get annoyed because I'm still in Facebook and I have, like, the screen time settings on the new ISO. What was I saying?
You were talking about how awesome I am and how much you love me.
Yeah, that's true. You are awesome and I do love you. FaceTime, Facebook. So I can only be on Facebook for 1 hour a day because I set like a time limit. So I don't want to watch the links to YouTube through Facebook because then it counts as Facebook time, not YouTube time.
You literally set that up yourself, though.
Yeah, I know that.
And can turn it off at any time.
I know, but I like to have the limit because I don't want to be on the Book of Faces too much. Where what? Oh, they are Stretch, Tropical Island, and Interview with a
Chupacabra.
Yes.
It's actually Tropical Island Witch. I forgot about that. That was supposed to be the witch one.
Oh, right.
So we should have...
Oh, my God! I should draw a witch.
No, forget it. No, it's perfect.
You should draw a witch because you still have to do something.
I should draw a witch?
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe the Chupacabra has a witch.
Hello, I'm in the video now.
Hey!
Look at this. Jadzia is guest starring again. She's the super guest star. I'm the super fan.
Random person who walks in front of the video.
Oh, that was an ear, not a spike.
So, Jadzia, do you think there's anything I can add to my drawing to improve it?
Tropical Island Witch. That would have been fun, actually. Like, think
More
about like a witch sun hat, you know? No, not like I don't know how you would have possibly gotten all the things in.
SpongeBob needs to be somewhere.
I am going to give that a hard pass.
Nope.
SpongeBob. I don't want to put any licensed characters in here. This news helicopter is interviewing the Chupacabra. That's why it's saying a question mark and the Chupacabra's got an exclamation point.
And that is why my Chupacabra. Chupacabra.
Is it Chupacabra?
We really don't know how to say that word.
Chupacabra.
The lighting's weird on my face. Anyways, is saying yum. I like goats because they like to eat
Why
goats.
is the lighting weird on my face?
Chupacabra.
I don't know. I'm sorry I'm so slow.
No, don't be sorry. My goodness.
I'm having a great
I'm
time.
glad you're having a good time.
Jidzi, I really like your watercolor markers, pencil crayons, whatever these things are. Thanks for letting us borrow them.
You're welcome. It's an orange ear.
I know. I forgot that was an ear. It's supposed to be a spike.
Maybe he needs more spots because he has like stripes down here. So maybe I'll give him more stripes.
I think it's weird that we drew our things like in not only like very similar, but in similar order.
Oh, there should be a little chameleon. Oh.
I just ruined my thing with the watch. Oh well, that's a
It's
happy
just a
accident.
spot. It's just a spot. Happy accident. So, Jadzia, do you want to critique our artwork? What do you like? What do you not like? You know?
Well, these are very, very big palm trees. Or that's just a very small plain helicopter.
Well, it's perspective, right?
Yeah. Because the perspective is highly accurate in this picture.
Mm-hmm.
Although I have been in the world, so I know how things look.
See, she
What
really
will
is a
you-
jet setter.
what will you
She's
call
also
this
been in the
island?
world.
What do you call this island?
I don't know, but I know it's off the coast of Mexico.
I know what my island is called. It's called Witch Island. Oh, just got the witch in there.
Oh! Dang, I wish I'd thought of that.
Right? Witch Island. Okay, what color should I make my dog?
The Wicked Island of the West.
The Wicked Island of the West. Wow, I like that a lot.
Mhm.
What color is this? Is this multicolored?
I do not. It looks. You're just gonna have to try it. I have no idea.
That's what color Chupacabra is. I think it has paint on it.
It might be multicolored, or it might be that as well. So it's like it looks yellow, but the end is red. So I'm thinking it's supposed to be
right?
like this.
Yeah, it just has some paint or something on it. Okay, red it is. And then I think I'm done, which actually makes me a little sad.
I love how you made him say, "Yum, I like boots."
Yeah, well, because their name in Spanish, I guess, I assume it's Spanish,
Yeah.
means
It means
goat eater?
yeah, goat eater.
Yeah, so I thought,
I think it's goat. I'm gonna look it up later. It's been totally wrong. Like it's something else. Something to do with eating goats, though.
I'd
something-
like if there was a chameleon.
A chameleon.
that is not one of the
I feel
prompts.
like-
She's like adding a prompt. Now this is like a 4-prompt video.
Yeah, but you can put enough detail as you want.
So you like your mom's painting, but you think it needs a chameleon? That's your
I
critique.
just feel like the chameleon would be too small. Like I could put like a tiny dot here, and that would be a chameleon. You know.
Your dog is really stretched.
Because
tall.
it's his stretch
I know,
was one of
but
the things.
It's like really, because it is taller than the trees, so there is that.
Yeah, it's stretch. I feel like this looks like a chupacabra.
I think it looks, you know what it looks like? It looks like Sputnik a little bit. A little bit. Just a little bit. Not like a lot of it, but, you know.
Sputnik was not that large.
Yeah, but Sputnik was, like, stretchy.
Fun fact, I used to have a dog named Sputnik. She was a Cairn Terrier mix. So she was definitely looks mostly like a Cairn Terrier, but very weird. Like, she had a largish head, and her tail was never docked, so it was, like, curled around. Her tongue was blue, like, part of it, at least, like, it had a blue stripe. And she just was like an odd-looking dog. So she's
Ugly. Adorably ugly, but ugly.
When we went back from our field trip, we went on a field
Oh, yeah,
trip
that's
today.
right.
Oh yeah,
How's
you
your
went on a field trip today.
Yeah.
What? Hey.
I had my sketchbook and at Mountsburg, I saw like this fence,
Uh-huh.
and I sketched the fence, and then just like the thought of things, and then drew like mountains, a volcano, meteorites, birds on the wire. There was like a hydra, 3-winged pterodactyl.
But you didn't see a hydra while you were at Mountsburg, though.
No, I just like thought of random things.
So you drew the fence.
And like there
then...
was snow coming from the ashes from the volcano that was erupting.
Do you have this drawing?
Yeah, it's in my backpack.
I want to see it.
I want to see it too. How was the field trip?
It was good.
Good.
Oh, hang on a second. We're going to put it over here. So, talk about
ducks. And here's a duck, and there's Fred.
Fred the duck?
Fred the duck.
Yeah.
Okay, but what about the picture you were talking about? The one that has
Yeah.
the...
Here's
Like-
here's the horsey,
okay.
and I drew wings on it.
Like I call you.
So
And
this
in
is
the middle of it.
Mountsburg,
There's a horse.
which it totally looks like Mountsburg, right?
It does actually look like Mountsburg. Does that horse have wings? Is it a
Yes.
Pegasus?
I didn't actually see a Pegasus. I just wanted to be creative.
Nailed that.
You like what I like about this is that you've got the perspective down too. Like it's just there's depth here, even though it's like just a small sketch. You can see the. You know what? See what I'm
Named it
saying?
Horsey.
That is
Creativity runs in the family.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And Adam, we
His
gave a
horse is
shout out
named
to Adam
Judy.
earlier too. Before we were doing shout outs officially, we talked about
Here it
Adam.
is.
Adam's super creative. I think I'm done.
Ooh, okay, so this is. Oh, you know. Oh,
Oh!
ah!
That's okay. That's just a
Stars?
happy accident.
Yeah,
Now that you can
you're
put
gonna
like
you're gonna run them off if you try to do that. I think, but it's not doing it.
Yeah. Not even work. Okay. I'm gonna stop
Stop it.
right now.
Oh, what we have to do. Oh, look at Jadzia's drawing of Mountsburg.
Oh, wow.
it's not actually Mountsburg.
It's not
I call it Coco Mingle.
Say again.
Coco Mingle.
Coco Mingle. So I see the Hydra. There's a person. There are people riding on the Hydra.
Yeah, Allison added that.
So much detail, eh?
This is like a 3-headed dragon over here with
It's a
people
Hydra.
riding. Oh, okay.
It is
What
cool.
do I know?
Obviously.
I don't know about all these mythical
There's
creatures.
meteors up here, mountains.
A Yeti.
It's pretty incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this. You get bonus art.
Yep.
Now I'm talking to that camera all of a sudden. Look, you get... Because clearly that's the one that gets the art. That's the one that gets us. Obviously.
Really? Still going.
I had a really good time. I'm a little sad it's over.
Aww. You can come back again sometime and do it.
Stop
Like
being
and
so
comment
polite.
and subscribe, everyone.
Like, comment, and subscribe. You won't be disappointed.
Don't forget to click the bell thing.
Exactly.
Because I ruined mine already.
You didn't ruin. You had happy accidents.
Ha.
Hmm.
I'm.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Come. Be a guest on Jen's show. It's a good time. But you only have 5 days left. So there's only 5 guest spots available.
I'm hoping I'll do videos after October, though.
Well, yeah, that's true. But like for this specific thing.